Windows laptops are generally very versatile, allowing you to complete all your computing work whenever you need to. However, if you are a person who just wants to flip their laptop open and get on the web, or someone who doesn't really utilize all the features that Windows or Mac has to offer, that's where Google comes in with the Chrome OS, a lightweight operating system made for web usage. And here I have the Acer Chromebook R11, a laptop that is fully running on the Chrome OS. But is it enough to replace your Windows or even your Mac laptop? My name is Tarvin from KLGadgetTV, and this is my review of the Acer Chromebook R11. On first look, the R11 is a very rugged looking device and is not aesthetically good looking, but it does look like it will get the job done whenever you need it to. The top and bottom of the device has a nice textured finish which makes it really easy to grip, something I always wish more companies adopted. Even if it's just a Chromebook, Acer has kindly provided more than enough ports for you to ensure that all your pen drives can be utilized and, if need be, extend the display via a full-size HDMI port. All of these designs and ports will come with a 1.2 kg weight, which for a small device like this seems like it's pretty heavy, but it's very manageable due to the size it comes in at 11.57 inch by 8.03 inch by 0.76 inch for its width, depth and height respectively, making it a very compact device that will fit in all kinds of backpacks. Performance-wise, it will definitely not disappoint. Even if it comes with a mobile Intel processor, the OS is not resource hungry, so a mobile processor is sufficient enough. Other than that, you'll be getting 4GB of RAM and integrated graphics, which really shines when it comes to gaming, as you will usually get a buttery smooth performance thanks to the decent specs that Acer has included in the laptop. I usually have Chrome, Google Docs and a game open, and it has never shown signs of lags or slow down even if these apps are open after days of using without closing them. Thanks to the low power hardware installed, you'll be getting ideal temperatures of 29 degrees, and even on load, the temperatures will not go beyond 42 degrees. The speakers on this little fella can get loud, really loud, but they are down-firing speakers as they are positioned underneath the laptop. But because it is firing on the surface, it really amplifies the audio, giving power to the bass, but if it's lifted up, it gets really flat. And the difference is pretty obvious, as you can hear for yourself. When flipped open, it shows off the 11.6 inch HD IPS touchscreen. It is not the best screen out there, but for something as small as this, the detail and quality that the screen produces is very much sufficient if you're going to be watching YouTube videos while drafting out a document. The hinges that connect the two parts together is by far one of the most solid hinges I've ever experienced. When I opened up the device or put it into the configurations of a laptop, tent, display or tablet, it does not feel like it just might snap off or gives the feeling that there's resistance when folding it all the way to the tablet configuration. The keyboard is very enjoyable to type on thanks to the large keycaps that are on here. I found no issues when typing, and the distance between the keys are just nice, so you won't find yourself accidentally pressing more than one key when you are typing fast. The touchpad on the other hand does not feel very nice to use, as the tracking is rather poor and the cursor seems to drift a lot when using it. I mainly use the touchscreen a lot for selecting and highlighting, but for scrolling the touchpad does a very nice job, as it feels really smooth and easy to scroll around with, something I wish they also added in with the cursor navigation. As I mentioned before, it is running on Chrome OS, which is a full operating system developed by Google. On first impression, it looks really nice and clean, similar to what you will get in a Mac OS, but it is more limited when it comes to functionality. It allows only apps that are pre-installed to work with the Chromebook, but recently they've opened up the platform to support the Play Store, which allows you to download applications that are usually meant for Android phones to work on this device. Although there are apps that fully support the Chromebooks, there are still a lot of apps that can be installed but come with black borders around the app. And the app itself is just a small window in the center, but they will work fine either way. Apps like Asphalt, which are optimized for the Chromebook, is really fun to use as it supports the use of the arrow key, adding a new way to play the game. There is also a shortcut key that will enable the immersion mode, which allows you to remove the taskbar at the bottom, allowing you to enjoy your apps in full screen mode without any distractions. Acer has mentioned that the R11 will give you up to 10 hours of battery life, but during my time of using it, I find that it does give up to 8 to 8.5 hours of battery life, which is still very decent. My usage on the device mainly consists of playing Android games, watching YouTube videos and writing my articles. When on standby, the device can last roughly up to 3 days, with the device requiring a charge by the end of the 3rd day. So definitely a big thumbs up when it comes to the battery life. The charger is also very portable to carry around, but it does come with an adapter brick, which is something that I wish they could have implemented into the device rather than having an adapter for it, but it's still very small and very easy to carry around. Overall, Acer has produced a very decent Chromebook. However, Chrome OS is still at a very early stage and not a lot of people might adopt this new OS. But if you are a user of the Google ecosystem, then a Chromebook will definitely be a blessing to you. In addition to that, with the decent specs that Acer has included into this 1,499 ringgit laptop, it is definitely a must-get for those of you that love the Chrome OS.